Hi guys, welcome to Nigerian language on SmyleRadio TV. I remain your host, Favor Lancelot. On today's episode, we'll be learning the Nupe language. I know most of you are going to be hearing about this language for the very first time. Well, Nupe is a language that can be found in Kogi State, in Niger State, and in Kwara State. They are popularly and traditionally called the Nupawas by the Hausas, and they are called Tapas by the Yorubas. So, what happens if you find yourself in any part of these three states I just mentioned and you need to have a conversation with someone from there? These few tips that I'm going to give you, or rather these few things I'm going to teach you, will help you have a conversation with them. If you want to say good morning to somebody to a Nupe person, you simply say Kubelazin. Kubelazin means good morning. Good afternoon is Kubegidi. Kubegidi means good afternoon. Then good evening is Kubelozin. If you tell somebody Kubelozin, that means you're telling the person good evening. If you want to say thank you in Nupe language, you say Kubeti. If you want to tell somebody thank you, maybe somebody offered you something or you get something from somebody, from a Nupe person, and you want to appreciate the person, you simply say Kubeti. See you later in Nupe language, you tell the person or whoever you are talking to, Sekadegi. Sekadegi means see you later. Then if you want to tell somebody in Nupe language, see you tomorrow, or till tomorrow, or good night, you simply say Selazin. If somebody is going out and you want to tell the person bye or till you come, you simply tell the person Sewazin or Sewogazin. Then if you want to tell somebody welcome, let's say maybe the person goes out and the person is just coming back and you want to tell the person welcome, you simply say Wojani. If somebody goes out and the person is coming back and you want to tell the person welcome, you tell the person Wojani. Then if you want to ask somebody how are you, you simply say Kewona. Or in the morning, if somebody greets you, Kubelajin, which means good morning, your response should be Wasalafia. That is, did you sleep well or did you wake up well? Wasalafia. Or Kewona, which is how are you? Then the person's response will be Lafia. That if you ask the person Kewona, the person will answer Lafia. But if you ask the person Wasalafia, that did you sleep well or did you wake up well, the person's response is going to be Indebo. Then you are going to learn how to say food, water, and sleep in Nupe. If you're hungry and you want to tell the person beside you that you're hungry and the person is Nupe, you simply say Miagiengiti, which means I want to eat food. Miagiengiti, which means I want to eat food. Then if you want to tell the person I want to drink water, you simply say Miafinu, which means I want to drink water. Miafinu. Or if you want to tell somebody to bring water or food or anything at all for you in Nupe, you simply say La Abunayami, which means bring this thing for me. But to be very specific, if you want to say bring food for me, you say La Inditi Yami or Da La Inditi Beami, which means go and bring food for me. But La Inditi Yami means give me the food. Or if you say Da La Inditi Beami, it means go and bring the food for me. Same applies with water. If you want to drink water and you need to tell the person to go and bring the water for you, you simply say Dalanwo Beami, or you simply say Lanwo Yami. Then, if you want to ease yourself, maybe you are pressed and you are in that environment and you need to communicate to them that you are pressed, you simply say Nyajibori. That's what you say. If you are pressed and you need to pee, you simply say Nyajibori, which means I want to ease myself, or I need to use the toilet, the restroom. Me ajibori, that's what it means. Then if you want to sleep, you are feeling sleepy, you simply say me alele. Me alele. That's what you say. Let's say, for example, you want to tell the person that maybe somebody comes to look for somebody and they ask you to tell, and the person is not around, and you need to tell the person, oh, this person is not around. Or the person, maybe, let's say for instance, somebody comes to your house and wants to see somebody, and the person wants to see is sleeping. You can easily tell the person that the person is, maybe they ask you, what of your, or Nupe people, they will say, Nawefa, which means what of your mom, or Ndawefa, which means what of your dad. You simply say, Ndame lele, that is my father is sleeping, or Ndami lele, that's what it means. Now, we are going to learn how to say numbers. We are going to learn numbers from 1 to 10 in Nupe language. 1 is Ini. 1 is Ini. 2 is Guba. 2 is Guba. 3 is Guta. 3 is Guta. 4 is Guni. 5 is Gusu. 6 is Guswani. Number 6 is Guswani. Number 7 is Gutwaba. Number 8 is Gutota. And number 9 is Gutwani. Number 9 is Gutwani. Then number 10 is Guo. So for example, you go to a shop, let's say you want to buy biscuits for 10 naira. You simply tell the owner of the shop, may I see biscuits in near Guo, which means I want to buy biscuits for 10 naira. Or if you want to buy sweet, you simply say, may I see sweet in near Guo, that is, I want to buy 10 naira sweet. Or if you want to buy maybe you want to buy 3 loaves of bread, you simply go eat, and you go to a shop, you simply tell the owner of the shop, may I see bready. And if they ask you, gukin means how many? Gukin means how many, and they ask you gukin, you simply tell the person guta, which is 3, or guo, which is 10, or guba, which is 2. Whatever you want to buy, you simply tell the person what you want to buy. Then if you want to ask the price of something, you want to ask how much is this thing, you can simply say ewokin. Ewokin means how much. Ewokin means how much. Gukin means how many. Ewokin means how much, and gukin means how many. Nami means my mother. Nna is mother. Nda is father. You refer to the female gender Nna in Nupe, and refer to the male gender Nda in Nupe. If you want to refer to an older person, you say ya. Ya as in ya, ya. For example, maybe you want to call your senior brother, and your senior brother's name is, what name will I use, is Ahmed, for example. You won't say Ahmed or brother Ahmed. A typical Nupe man will say Ya Ahmed. Ya Ahmed there means brother Ahmed or senior Ahmed. That's what it means. Or you want to call your senior sister, and her name is Aisha. You would not say Sister Aisha or Auntie Aisha. You refer to the person in the Nupe way, which is Ya Aisha, which means senior Aisha or Sister Aisha. So the female gender in Nupe is referred to as Nna, while the male gender is referred to as Nda. This brings us to the end of today's episode of Nigerian Language Nupe edition. I hope it was interesting, you learned, it was educative, and it was helpful. Don't forget to follow, like, comment, and subscribe on all our social media handles on your screen. Stay tuned as we bring more and more interesting languages your way. I remain your host for today, Favor Lancelot. See you next time.